Hello, everyone. Welcome to Global English Stories. I'm your host, Laurie Barton. This is the place where we talk to English learners from around the world to find out why they left their home countries for a new life in the U.S. Today, our guest is Anna Anisova, an urban architect from Russia. Welcome, Anna. Tell us where you're from, where you were born and raised.
Hello, everybody. My name is Anna Anisova. I am originally from Russia, and I was born in Moscow and raised in St. Petersburg. I spent my first 20 years in St. Petersburg and the second 20 years in Moscow, where I were moved to study architecture.
When did you start thinking about leaving Russia and why?
Um, it was in early middle school. I remember my mom and I went to the airport to say goodbye to our friends who were immigrating to the California. And I remember my feelings, how strongly I want to be on the plane.
Who are some people that inspired you to start a new life in a new place?
First of all, my aunt from Moscow. She always told me about immigration. She explained how hard it was to live in Soviet Union and how harsh and unpredictable the government of Russia could be and had been for a couple of centuries. It was never going to change because people had been conditioned to accept it. So she was absolutely right.
What else inspired you?
Mostly my intuition. I remember feelings like I had a homeland in the US, even though I had never been there. So finally, I didn't want to be anywhere else, even it seems crazy. However, it took me many more years to overcome people telling me the US was too expensive and so far from. And finally, I decided to apply the tourist visa in 2011, and I started coming to the US every year on vacation.
Why did you choose California and how did you end up in Orange County?
Uh, One year in LA, something was in the air. I felt magical, like I could do anything. I compare New York and LA. I decided against New York. Um, I didn't want to live in a cold place with four seasons, and my decision really surprised me that time. I'm a big city person, and I'm urban architect. I still urban architect, but since that time in LA, I have preferred nature country living. When I moved to the Orange County with my friend, I felt a special life energy here. It inspired me more than fast-paced concrete jungle of New York.
What's your California dream, Anna? Has it changed since the Los Angeles wildfires?
Mm, no, absolutely not. The wildfire is a part of nature of this region. Uh, I'm so sorry for every victim, but my main purpose is still to be in Southern California and follow my professional goals and serving people with kindness and love. I see myself at the university getting a PhD in architecture, working on campus and obtain grants for my vision, the construction of city and urban areas. I dream of minimalism as a lifestyle here. So surrounded by only a few high-quality items, a house in the Santa Monica Mountains, or a lovely car, healthy food, and very important, the network of like-minded people around me.
What's your advice for other people who might come here?
English skills are the first on the list. It's very important. Good communication gives you freedom to do whatever you want. Next, I would say create your list of the benefits of living here and remember them when you feel upset or nervous about temporary setbacks. And in general, I think my advice could apply to any places, not just in California. Focused on your world inside you, understanding your inner self will navigate you in the right direction of your life.
Thank you, Anna. It's been a pleasure talking to you today.
Thank you, Mrs. Barton, for having me here.